Hello friends. So I tell you what, Mr. James Brown always comes up with these really good questions. It always makes me just do that. God darn it, why didn't I think of it? You know what I mean? That's what it always makes me feel like. But anyways, the question was, does he think service stickers are important, is basically the question. So I'm going to dive into it. We're going to talk about service stickers, the stickers that you put on after you perform the work, and my belief on them, the importance of them, the reason you should be doing them, and all that kind of details. We're going to get into that in this video. So stay tuned. So anyways, guys, I've been kind of on the down low lately. Right now, we got a ton of product that is not coming in. We just got a big shipment of doors in today. I think it was like 8+ doors or something like that. So that's good. It's going to keep us busy for a little bit. But product has been nothing but problems. But anyways, I've been working on the trailer. I've been working on a lot of projects right now, and I'm looking for new equipment, so I've been real busy. The van, I got priced out. The problem is it's going to be a year out before we can even get one in our hands. That really stinks. So everything, you know how it is, everything is taking way longer. But anyways, so I've been busy. Just not been on the job right now, but we got a lot of stuff in the pipeline right now. It's coming down and it's going to hit hard. So the service stickers, there's a lot of importance with the service stickers. Let's show you what a service sticker is first. All right, hang on. So for my business, I carry two different kinds of service stickers. I carry the one right here that we actually put on the garage door itself, interior. This is interior, and permanent marker works on this. So just your standard, black permanent marker, we can write on these. These ones we use more typically for our gate operators that we're doing out in the field. And these are more weatherproof and they hold up a little bit better. Eventually they do, got a mosquito. Eventually they do fade out and wear off. But anyways, this service sticker right here, where do I start? All the years I've been doing this thing is so important. To know what technician was on the door is a huge value to me. Reason being is, first thing I know is I can tell what kind of technician it was. Everybody knows they've had somebody that they've worked with or themselves or whatever, and some people do better work than others. So when I see the initials on there, I already know from the get-go what kind of quality work I'm going to probably get or what I should be looking for, the common problems, the common trends that this technician has, that they either take corners, shortcuts, or they actually do a really good quality job, and I should have no problem. The other thing is the date. The date is super duper important. Why? Well, I'm glad you asked. The date helps you with many things. No matter what kind of technology you use, like we use Jobber, it's never there as good as that sticker, because as garage door technicians, we have a million things going on, right? We typically don't have like 100 people on the computer taking care of all this stuff behind the scenes. We don't. We can't afford it. We don't make that kind of money. So typically what we do is that sticker, as soon as you walk up, you can go, this door's 3 years old. This door's 5 years old. This door's 10 years old. So I know what to expect, a broken spring or whatever. And it eliminates the problem with a customer going, well, isn't this still under warranty? You can go you can walk up and go, do you see the sticker? It's three right here. I didn't write that. I didn't put this on here today. 3 years old. It's not covered. So the stickers are so important, and they just give you so much more information. So another thing, let's go back. So the next thing, what was done? Now, I always like to see, because sometimes we do a door and not an opener, or we do a new opener and not a door. So that helps explain the situation to me. I always put plus oil on it. That's how I always do it. I'll do something, whatever, and then plus oil. So I know it got oiled down, and it got basically PM'd. Couple other things is, obviously, people got your phone number. And look, I'm showing you these numbers and that. Please, please, if you need to contact me, because I'm the only one that does the YouTube stuff, contact me through my email. I always put my email in the description below. So don't contact the number. My secretary, she will go, somebody contact us on YouTube and they want you, blah, 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 blah. So don't do it. So, little insider tip right there. Other thing is, things have changed on our, we used to have 24-hour service. This mosquito must die. We don't do 24-hour service anymore. I used to do 24-hour service back when, how do you say it? How do you say it, Dave? Basically, back when I was desperate, right? And when you're first starting out, you got to do what you got to do. And sometimes you can make pretty good money doing 24-hour service. I remember a couple of times I did some service calls on the weekend, and I was like, dang, dog. I was like, I made more money on the weekend than I did all week, you know, because I could charge more because nobody else answers their phone. So we don't do the 24 hours anymore just because of the headache of monitoring the phone. It just becomes a real pain in the butt. It really does. And then people say, well, I thought you had 24-hour service, and then because somebody to answer the phone. And it seems like no matter what you do, unless you're the sole person and you like getting up in the middle of the night and having your phone on loud and being interrupted and never having vacation, then you can do 24-hour service. But otherwise, don't do it, because you'll just get burned out. And it's like, no matter what, it's like you can't depend on a secretary, employee, a service. It just doesn't matter. It doesn't work. It doesn't work because they'll miss it, and it's not intentionally. It could be the phone system. It could be the internet. It could be whatever. And then the customer will leave a voicemail. And most time, you don't even want those customers. A lot of times, if you get good commercial customers, they have maintenance people, and the maintenance people will actually get the door down, and they'll do whatever they got to do just to get it, and then they'll get hold of you in the morning, and you can just go from there. It's just make your money elsewhere is what I'm trying to say. All right, so same day service. Same day service. Same day service. There's a little trick behind same day service. I actually was talking to a technician today. We were sitting down, and he was mentioning that he said he got a phone call yesterday. And somebody said, well, your competition charges $80. It sounds like we're up to $120 now for service calls, residential. And I told him, I said, well, what do you think? And he said, well, it's kind of funny because they still used us. Imagine that. And I said, well, this other company, don't need to name names. I said, but normally, I said, they have to hire, I call them druggies or lower class. Let's just say lower class people, right? I said, and that's what you're getting. I said, now if I could turn back the hands of time, I said, I would have never named the business what I named it. The reason being is, the reason I named the business with affordable was because back when I started, the phone book was a big thing. We didn't have this smartphone stuff, this technology, the internet so much. It was kind of new. And I knew if I did an A, got you a top in the phone book. So I went with affordable. There was already something A, whatever, A1, whatever. You know what I mean? There was all these different ones. So I did affordable. But the problem is now is, of course, you get people that are, oh, you're not that affordable. Right. We're not cheap, we're affordable. What can I say? But the thing is that you need to charge what you're worth. And like I was telling him, I said, hey, you know what? I said, you can charge $80. I said, if you can push it out a week and schedule it in, I said, you can charge $60, $65. I don't think nowadays, 65 would be probably the lowest I would go. But I said, you could charge $65 if you can put it out 3 weeks from now. I said, but the problem is what happens, and what I always like to use is, I said, go to the airport today. And now we're in Michigan, obviously. I said, try to fly to California today. Now, things have changed a little bit. I've don't know the airlines that well right now because of stuff going on. But I said, try to fly out 2 days and see how much it costs you, right? That's considered a convenience. I said, and then, or push it out a month or 2 or 3 or whatever, how long you can put it, and then see what the price is. It's normally cheaper. So same day service kind of works the same way for us. You want service now, 2 day. And what I tried to explain to him is I said, the thing is we have to understand, as I said, typically the technician, our secretary, all these people, I said, they're not the frontline like salespeople, right? They don't like to deal with that tension, that pressure. So I have to set the rules of almost like, and I really didn't even set the price. It was kind of a mutual agreement because I always work in the business as, I don't like to look at it like I'm a dictator. You know what I mean? I like to work as a group. And that's where you have to ride the wave, you know? So they raised the prices. We're up to this right now. But we have to realize we're charging this premium because if you don't, the technician, when he goes out there, probably won't charge more. He won't. He'll just do what he has to do. He'll charge for some parts. He won't charge more for the service call, even though he did more work or was there for an hour and a half. Not always, but sometimes they can get overlooked. But the thing is we have an initial investment to get out there. We have the truck, the gas, the tires, you know, the whole thing. We got all this initial investment to get there. Once you're there, the price can go down. It's just to get that vehicle and get that technician and the insurance. It's just a huge money to get out there. That's the biggest thing is what I'm trying to get at. But we can always charge lower and we can always charge higher depending on the demand. I'm not a real stickler on that. So I thought it was funny because the fact that he says that they, you know, the other people, but the problem is the other company I know is notorious for not answering their phone. So they might have not answered the phone that day and the guy already called or had numbers and that, and you just normally got to stick with it. You know what I mean? Now, if you ain't got no work, maybe you say, hey, we don't have today booked. We can do a better deal on it, whatever. But most of the time, that's burned me. When I've tried to do stuff for the people that are price shopping, typically their garage is full of stuff. They're nitpicking everything. It never seems like it goes good. I'd rather not deal with that. I explained to him today, we had our scissor lift got fixed. And he said, well, it was, you know, it was basically $1,000. And I said, I am happy. I can't throw this money enough for $1,000. I really can't. That's the best $1,000 I've ever spent. You know what I mean? Because I had a problem. And my problem was my technicians, the scissor lift was not working. And so we found a good quality company that could work on it. And they took care of it. Anyways, I'm getting all sidetracked here. So with the whole, I gotta see where I'm at here. Oh yeah. So with the stickers are super duper important. Let's put you down for a second. So with the stickers, it's nothing like leaning against the service vehicle. It's just something about it. They're very important for future, to explain for the next, you know, one thing a lot of people don't understand. I have to preach this a lot. Don't think about yourself. I know you're the man. I know you're the best. I know you're the genius. Don't think about yourself. Think about the next guy. Always think about the next guy, the next guy, the next guy. You know what I mean? Because if you think about the next guy, it might be you. And once you do doors and you do so many doors, and that day will come. If you're just starting out, your day will come where you're going to be going, oh my gosh, I can't keep trying. And there are people who are going to call you, especially if you're answering the phone yourself. And they're going to, well, don't you remember? And you're going to go, I don't remember. See, for me, it only works when I turn on the road. When I start turning on the road, I go, oh yeah, I remember it was that White House on the right. And I go, oh, either I go, huh? Or I go, I shouldn't have answered the phone. Anyways, I remember a guy, he sold his business. I think he's getting, no, he was actually working for Lanier. He went and got a job with Lanier. And now he's back out of Lanier. Maybe it's perfect timing. Maybe it was good timing. I don't know, with the whole cough stuff going on. But anyways, he said that the company that bought him basically bought him for his stickers. Listen to me. Basically bought him for his stickers. He already had a plume of stickers out there on doors. And I've had a couple garage door businesses here that were going out of business, and I would have died to have their phone number. One just pretty much let it go. I think two of them, they didn't call around. Now obviously that can go both ways. I could have called them or whatever and said, hey, I didn't know though. Are you going out of business this year? Yeah, go fly a kite. I didn't know. But what I'm getting at is those service stickers can mean a lot, and they can do a lot. I've gotten a lot of the customers, and I always look at it like when you put it on the door, you never know if the customer sells a house that somebody new is going to come in, and they're just going to go, oh man, the door broke. Now oh, hey mom, dad, kids, whatever. Hey, there's a sticker. Oh, right here. These must be the people that worked on it last time. Even this old house I'm in, I found a business card that had the pump. I don't think they're in business anymore, but I thought, well, I guess I know if the pump ever goes bad, my well pump that sucks the water out of the ground, I thought, I guess they're the people to call. They'd probably know, they'd know the system, they know the make, the model. So there's a lot of value in that. Now, just a side note, for the gate operators, if you do gate operators, which I don't think a lot of you guys do gate operators, but if you do, comment below. Say, I do gate operators, I'm a gate guy. I've been starting to lean towards not putting stickers on gate operators, and here's the reason why. I've had, not a lot, but I've had some people get trapped in gates, like storage units and that, and they call that number. So they'll call us on a weekend, or they'll call us, and the technician I was talking to today actually said today that he had, over the weekend, he had somebody call him and asked about, they were stuck in a car wash. And he said, basically, are you going to pay the bill? They said no. Then you need to get a hold of the owner. So the best thing for you to do is really probably contact 911, which really stinks. But 911, since it's government, always has the power to find everybody. I don't know how. Imagine that. Are they watching this? Anyways, so there, so there is that little bit of like, we put stickers on it. Or there is jobs too that I've been to that are just really nasty jobs or whatever, and it's like, no sticker, we don't want your business no more, no good, your money no good to us. So anyways, guys, hope that's helpful on the old service stickers. They've been a big help for us. I think we buy about 500 on a roll, and we buy quite a few of them. So, but if you can get them where they're bigger, plus here's another thing, the bigger the sticker typically covers up the other guy that you don't like. You know what I'm saying? Wink, wink. So it kind of, so you don't have to sit there and go like this. God, I'm gonna get him off here. You put it over and takes care of that. And now sometimes, depending on what, if theirs has information on it, which most of the people around here don't, I'll leave it. So, but we used to write on them, in black, and on those little ones that I had, and they didn't work so good. They weren't good for that. You couldn't see it. And then all of a sudden I came across somebody that had the writing, and the writing has just changed the world. I've had stuff that still doesn't show up in the system because we've gone from Smart Service or something like that, iFleet, whatever it was, to now Jobber, and the systems have crossed and changed, and stuff's got kind of vanished. And it's like you can go to them and the sticker just stays there. The sticker just stays there. It's not part of the software. It's not part of your cell phone that died that day because you didn't charge it that night. It's not part of the glitch because the tower's down. It's just there, and it gives you a little story about what happened to me, what was done. A lot of times if I pop a cable off, I'll write right on there too. Or sometimes if it's a commercial, I'll put another sticker below saying, hey, I, left cable was off this date, blah, blah, blah. Because there might be something I'm not catching, and it happens to the next guy, and he shows up and goes, why is the cable? Oh, well, Dave had the cable off too. I need to look a little harder. Or I had it even for myself that I forgot a month or two later. I go there and go, that's right, that left cable. Now it all comes to me. So anyways, stickers, they're just godsend. You got to have them. I'm telling you, if you're not doing it, do it. I would do it before I would even do business cards. They are great. They are a great thing to have. So anyways, guys, hope you're all doing well. take care out there. Keep all your fingers on your toes. Be safe. We'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.